Hi, I'm Juan Martinez, and this is Hard Work, More Money.
Ask for money and get advice. Ask for advice, get money twice. I'm from the dirty, but that Chico nice. Y'all call it a moment, I call it life.
How are we doing today? Good morning to you. So, one is congratulations. Who took number one? John Pope?
Yes.
Was there two or one?
One.
Just one. So, John, you're rocking and rolling. It's paying off. Good job. Congrats to everybody who won the listing sold. That tells me that you're either, one, pricing properties the way you're supposed to, and or number two, you're getting the price reductions necessary to get those listings sold. So, congrats, good job, and keep moving forward. I am excited. I don't know if you guys heard Elizabeth or not.
Excuse me, what are you insinuating? We'll talk about that
So we
later.
have, there's another Century 21 office that has 160 agents, and the number two producer of those 160 agents, number two in closed transactions for last year, has been with Century 21 for a long time, is now joined our company as of Friday, and we're excited to have her. Her name is Gabriela Valdez. We can give her another big hand. So, welcome. Thank you for choosing us, and welcome to the family. Thank you. So we have this really strong momentum right now in sales, and I hope that you guys don't stop. I hope you continue the momentum. It's March Madness, and this is your opportunity to make up, for any listings you didn't take in January, February, any listings sold that you didn't, that didn't happen for your buyer sales. If you did it, great. Keep selling and keep pushing, pressing forward. If you missed a couple deals in January and February, the month of March is the time to do it. The flywheel right now has a lot of momentum, right? JP, yours slowed down a little bit. We've got to get it back going, okay? So don't slow down the flywheel. We want you to keep pressing and keep pushing forward, okay? Because we have a lot of commitments that we have made. Executive level commitments to our goals, our plans, and what we're doing. So we can't stop. We gotta keep pressing forward. Today I want to talk to you about the roadmap of doing 50 closed transactions. And I believe there's no reason why that anyone here shouldn't be able to get to 50 closed transactions within a few years. I believe that 100%, right? And the first thing that you have to do is make the decision that you want this, right? I know a lot of you are capable of doing 50 closed transactions. And I know some of you, like Daniel, are already doing 50 closed plus transactions, okay? So the question is this: do you want to work towards 50 closed transactions a year? Do you really want it, okay? Can you visualize yourself consistently closing 4 to 5 transactions per month? Think about that. Can you see yourself closing 4 to 5 deals per month? Can you accept the fact that you will net a minimum of $20,000 a month by closing 4 to 5 deals per month? John just sold 4 listings last month. $20,000 net a month. Is this acceptable to you?
Yeah.
Are you okay with this? No?
Yeah.
We are. Okay. Can you work towards this?
Yes.
I know you can. If the answer is yes to all of the above, then let's continue this conversation. Okay? So let me share with you the truth on what it's going to take for you to get to 50 closed transactions. All right? Let me share with you the roadmap, 10 things that we absolutely have to do to make this happen. Number one, I must understand that 3 hours of lead generation daily, 5 days a week, will produce 15 to 25 deals per year. Okay? 3 hours of lead generation, outbound calls to people I don't know will generate me 15 to 25 deals a year. That does not include calling your past clients and center of influence. Whether you're doing just listed or just sold, okay? Whether you're calling expireds or for sale by owners, whether you're out door knocking, you're naturally going to do 15 to 25 deals a year. It is going to happen, okay? I think we calculated the other day, 3 hours a day, 5 days a week is 15, multiplied by 50 weeks a year, gives you how many hours of lead generation? 750 hours of lead generation. Will you do 15 to 25 deals with 750 hours of lead generation? Okay. If your skill level rises and you become more efficient at your lead generation process, then yes, you can even do more transactions than 15 to 25. Then you may get to the level of doing 30 to 40 plus deals a year. Okay? Number 2 is I must accept that I need to build my past client and center of influence database to 500 past clients and center of influence. Okay? I have to accept that. If I'm going to do 50 transactions a year, that should be your goal, is to get that to 500. I must start today on working on that. You can't just have that on a spreadsheet. You just can't have that on your cell phone. I must work on it every day for 30 minutes, and it never ends, and you become obsessed with cultivating, managing, working your database. I must always think about who's the next person that I'm going to add. Look at the back of your script book. Look at all the different occupations. Who am I going to add? Who is the next person that I'm going to add today? I must create systems around calling them and systems around marketing to them, okay? I think JP mentioned yesterday some of the things that he's doing. The postcards, the phone calls, the newsletter, okay, the calendars. I must accept that the value of my business is the size of my database. Tell me how big your database is, and I'll tell you how much business that you are doing, okay? The database is the foundation, and it is the core of my business. You have to accept that. That is the core. This is the core of your business. I must also understand that once my database has 500 past clients and center of influence, I no longer need to call people that I don't know, unless I want to take it to 100 transactions. If you want to take it to 100 transactions, then you still got to stick to that 3 hours of lead generation to people you don't know. If you're happy with the $20,000 net a month, then all you got to do is build your database to 500 and only call them. How many hours of calls do you have to make if you have 500 people in your database and you're calling them every 90 days? I'll give you the magic number. It's 8. Okay? 8 people a day. It's only 1 hour of calls to do 50 deals. That's the executive level. Number 3 on the roadmap to 50 deals, I must source all my business. I got to know where the business is coming from, so I know where I need to spend more time. Sourcing the business is so important to your business, so you know where it's coming from. Number 4, I'm doing 50 closed transactions. I must become great at listing and selling properties, and I must create the habit of listing 1 property per week. That's it. If you're 50% listing appointment to listing taken ratio, well, then you're gonna have to go on 2 listing appointments a week. But you need to create the habit of taking 1 listing per week. How many listings is that a year? How many?
52.
52. If you don't take any vacations. If you close 50 transactions per year, if you take 50 transactions per year, okay, then if your goal is to close 50, then your goal should be to list 50 properties. Pretty simple. You list those 50, you're going to close 50 properties. Taking 1 listing per week should be easy when you create the habits of doing it. John, are you in the habits of taking 1 listing per week?
Yes.
I know Danilo probably takes, 1 or 2 a week on average. How much are you averaging, Ronald?
5.
5 a week. It's just habit. We just got to make sure he doesn't lose that habit, right? Number 5, spend at least 1 hour a day on working on your skills, okay? So working on your skills is chanting your scripts, writing your scripts out, role-playing your scripts, becoming a better presenter, getting feedback from other agents and getting critique. Never stop improving your skills. That never ends. My friend, Neil Weichel out of Santa Clarita, California, still role-plays every day. He did $2.7 million in income, has been in the business since 91, so it's 23-something years, 24 years. Why is he still role-playing? Because he's working on his skills, okay? You can never stop improving your skills, and always remember, the higher the level of skills, the more money you are going to earn. Number 6, stay lasered focused on lead follow-up. You got to be a master at following up every day, every day. You have to be a master of throwing leads into the garbage can with the leads that people are not going to do something. Through your skills, you should be able to know if somebody is ready to go. Follow-up is where you set your appointments. So you have to become a master at that. Number 7, when you're closing 4 to 5 transactions consistently for 6 months, then you're ready to hire a full-time assistant, okay? Closing 4 to 5 deals a month consistently, then you are ready for a full-time assistant. Not a buyer's agent, an assistant. This is where you need to become a good manager. This is where you need to become good at delegating. Okay? This is a time where you start reading a lot of books like, let's just say, books from John Maxwell on how to delegate, how to lead other people, you know, for retention and long term. Ronald, we keep working together, accepting earning $500,000 or $1 million a year. You got to create a belief system, right? We got to start putting that up here. Whether it's affirmations, whether it's exposure to people doing big things, or it's through a mastermind group, okay? I must create a belief system that I can do this. I have a belief system that I look at every day. 100 agents in the company. We're somewhere around 75. 100 listings taken per month. We're taking about 80 listings. Listings sold or buyer sales is 100 per month. We're about 80 for last month, short month. 100 closings per month is the goal, is the belief system I've created. Now this was, you know, a year and a half, 2 years ago. But every day I keep affirming and I keep affirming, and no matter how tough it is, I keep plowing through it. And I believe that we're going to get there. I believe that. I believe it's going to happen soon. You know, when we're closing 100 a month, would put us in the top 8 offices in the country, which is, when we get to 100 closings, you know I'm going to move it up so we get to number 1, right? But the belief system is there. And you must be so solid, okay? And you must, you know, affirm and write it and see it and visually look at it and talk about it so it never goes away. Lastly, it's going to take hard work. There is no magic pill. There is no magic formula. It is hard work. You want to get to 50 deals? It isn't easy work, you know, more money. It's hard work. Hard work. There is no easy road. Hard work is the only way to 50 closed transactions. Now, you build your database to 500, life is going to get better. You hire the assistant, life is going to get better. At that point, you start refining and fine-tuning all the little things that you never had time to do. You know, your website and marketing to your database and refining and refining and refining, and it starts becoming this machine on autopilot. And then you're only working your 40 hours a week, okay? Showing up every day and working hard is the only way to 50 deals. Hard work equals That's right. So don't ever let anyone tell you any different about the whole hard work thing, okay? I get comments all the time, wow, you gotta work smarter. No, you gotta work hard. Smart ones aren't making that kind of money, okay? When you're at 50 deals, then you can make changes. Until then, we have to work hard. So, hard work equals
More money.
okay? And what time is it?
Showtime.
That's right. So let's make it a very powerful week. Thank you so much.
Ask for money and get advice. Ask for advice, get money twice. I'm from the dirty, but that Chico nice. Y'all call it a moment, I call it life.